UGB249 Contemporary Developments in HR. Present by Liu Yuanhang. Topic: Increasing awareness of the potential issues on sexual harassment for employees in the workplace. A BBC Orcomre's 2017 survey also revealed that 40% of women have experienced some form of sexual harassment in the workplace, and that younger women aged 18-34 are most at risk of sexual harassment. About 43% have experienced it. According to SIPT 2018, also advocated that although the women are often being the main target, but a broad perspective is required to acknowledge that the victim also could be of the male. What is sexual harassment? Sexual harassment involves any unwanted or uninvited sexual behavior that pose a threat, crime, embarrassment or insult to the victims. Causes of sexual harassment in the workplace? Frankly speaking, there are more men than women in leadership and management positions, so if she refuses to succumb to the sexual requirements of the leader, their risk will lose their job or promotion opportunities. The impact of sexual harassment, according to Akand 2013, stated that sexual harassment violates the freedom and privacy of employees. For emotional problems, such as victims often feel fear when they hear strange sounds. It also can lead to loss of self-confidence or self-esteem and may even hurt personal relationships. According to Hammond, 2017, stated that sexual harassment also can lead to hidden health effects as well. It manifests as muscle soreness, headache, and even chronic health problems such as high blood pressure and blood sugar problems. On the other hand, the extent impact of sexual harassment by Lim, 2016, noted that sexual harassment has several implications for organizations, and organizations should focus on sexual harassment as it can lead to high employee turnover. Ways to increase awareness of sexual harassment in the workplace. First of all, in order to combat sexual harassment in the workplace, awareness is the most important thing that employers should take action. Employers should develop strong policies or frameworks. In these policies, the punishment for those who violate these policies should be defined. For example, dismiss or fine. Moreover, the employer also should build appropriate responses to complaints. For example, according to the Catherine 2017, point out that speak-up culture, which an employer or manager also should encourage an employee to make the complaint about sexual harassment. Secondly, a core level of training will be provided to all of the employees as a way to increase employee awareness of sexual harassment in the workplace. Researchers have found that training can be used not only to increase employee awareness of sexual harassment but also to help employees better understand sexual harassment and help them acquire the skills necessary to deal with sexual harassment. Furthermore, it is indispensable for the government to improve the law to protect employees' comfortable working environment. By HRPA 2018, point out that the Ontario government passed Act No. 132, the Sexual Violence and Harassment Action Plan Act, which requires all higher education institutions to adopt independent sexual harassment and aggression policies. The Act also amended the Occupational Health and Safety Act, which requires employers to establish a sexual harassment policy. The government has enacted new legislation and policies in the public sector, and more must be done to foster a culture of zero tolerance for sexual harassment. The last but not least, people who experience harassment also need other professional bodies to protect, and it is necessary. SIPT 2018, point out that supports the HR profession on harassment with a number of resources available for members, ranging from fact sheets to guides and toolkits, including access to the SIPT Sexual Harassment Guide, harassment and bullying fact sheet, SIPT community discussion forums, and 24/7 access to unlimited free calls to the Employment Law Helpline for advice on UK and Irish employment law and so on. Conclusion. Sexual harassment has a significant impact on both male and female employees. All the employee, employer, government and other professional bodies have the responsibilities to make sure that the actions able play a role to prevent the issues. This better to contribute to the comfortable workplace environment for the employee, effective the organization and the best productivity. It's time for women to stop being politely angry. Thank you.